Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We're speaking with Jay Carnley and Matt Penrod of
Dr. Jay Carnley,
Dr. Pepper Lover, Bobby Cortez at Hybrid Heat and Air. They're talking everything about efficiency in your unit on the commercial side, on the residential side. If you miss any part of the show, you don't have to cry. You go to bobbyandjjradio.com. Be a fan of our show on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I want to dive right into the growth of your business, Jay. Tell us about your company, Hybrid Heat and Air, and what you've seen over the last few years as far as growth.
As far as growth goes, over the last few years, we're starting to get more customers that are searching for the efficiency part of it, which is obviously what we do, and our business has seen growth as a result of that.
And I think that's a mindset change, right?
It is.
I think that, I was playing poker at this builder association. They had this poker thing, you have a grand prize or whatever. And I was speaking to this, I don't want to name the company, but the guy that just pretty much services, or he installs all the brand new homes. Mm-hmm. And he said, hey, I do all this stuff for D.R. Horton. I go, cool, I used to own a Continental or whatever. He goes, oh, I probably did your AC. And I had just heard him talking about how they would use the cheapest units that are builder grade possible. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I don't want to get mad at it, right? Because when you're doing 200 homes and you can cut costs, 10% off of all your units, that's millions of dollars sometimes, right? Very much. He told me, they all this unit worked for 4 years like clockwork, and then it died. And I thought, that's exactly when my AC went out. It was exactly when it went out. It was never energy efficient. Bob, you remember me over there off SeaWorld? How hot was it in my house all the time?
I just thought you were tight with the energy.
No, dude, we couldn't have 10 people over there, dude. We couldn't have 10 people over there to watch the Spurs game because it was like opening up. I mean, it was embarrassing. Yeah. And I think it's been a mindset change in the recent years that people are like, hey, not only do I want to have some cool air, but I also don't want to pay that much for it. I think they're making sense that in the long haul, what's affecting them is not only, what they're spending on the actual unit, but also how much CPS is taken from every month.
And that's one thing we can't control. The rates do go up with CPS.
Right.
What we can control is how much consumption it's actually taking to operate this unit. You talked about having a cheap unit or anything like that. There's different levels of units. If we're talking SEER rating, SEER is an acronym. It's SEER. It's Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio. The lower the SEER number, the more amp draw that unit's going to.
So the lower the SEER number, the more energy it uses.
Yes, that is exactly right.
Okay, cool. What about tonnage? I don't understand tonnage.
Okay, tonnage. We're talking tonnage because we're obviously talking a weight of air that's being moved throughout the house.
Wow.
Return air is going to be your negative pressure. Supply air is going to be your positive pressure. It's like a battery. You got to have
exactly what you're talking about.
No, he does not. He's been lost. He's been lost for about 10 minutes.
Where am I? So can we talk about the indoor air quality, since allergy season never seems to go away in San Antonio?
That's a good one. We're about to get heavy into it right now. I don't know if it ever stops here, but we're about to be heavy into it. Indoor air quality is going to be anything from what we call UV light to electrostatic filtration, and then of course duct seal. A lot of ducts that we're finding are not sealed at all their connections, and so there's what we call infiltration. They're pulling in dust and heat from the attic walls, and we're breathing it. They say the most stagnant or the worst air you can breathe is the air in your home. It's because it's so stagnant. We're not doing anything to clean it. UV lights are very, very good for this. They're going to kill pollen, spores, SARS, and just allergens.
This knocks my dad out twice a year. I mean, it knocks him out for a week. Like, just think about just working 2 more weeks a year.
Yeah.
It might be worth that black light, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So there's black lights. Where do you put these black lights where it kills this pollen stuff?
These UV lights actually will sit either in your return, we call them a return plenum. That's a collection box for your return air. Or it sits into the supply side, meaning that all the air that this unit is turning is having to pass by this UV light. And it's going to, of course, kill all the allergens and everything like that. That would cause you to have flare-ups with your allergies.
Yeah, like sometimes the mold here in San Antonio is crazy. and if that or cedar fever.
Mm-hmm.
So this can get around it. And so you're saying and I agree, it's probably worse to be in your home breathing the same air over and over again than it is to go outside.
The way they're building homes now, they're a lot more airtight than they used to be.
Like igloos.
Yeah, and that's good for efficiency, but bad for air quality.
Yeah, because it's just going to stay in there and just keep on.
Mm-hmm.
Dust is going to just keep on going in and out of every single room. That's crazy. Okay, so let's talk about some of the special offers that you have on the commercial and the residential side for anyone listening or listen to this on SoundCloud, streaming it, or seeing your good-looking face on YouTube. What are some of the special offers that you have for some watchers or listeners today?
We're doing a few different special offers right now. On our residential units, we're doing our $89 tune-up for $49. That's, like I said, with a complete condenser coil clean. On the commercial side, for $129, we're doing that for $89 on those. And then the other special we're running right now is we're giving away free UV lights. These are $750 value. They're actually called the Halo, and they're top of the line. We're giving those free with any system replacement.
So if your AC is not working, you got to call Hybrid AC and Air right now. You can contact them at 210-277-8087. If your residential is $49 to come and see how efficient your house is working. They also will clean the coils. And then on the commercial side, it's $89. And if for some reason you need a new unit, you get a brand new Halo UV light worth $750. You can, again, call Hybrid AC and Air at 210-277-8087. Or you can go to the website, which is hybridheatandair.com. I want to thank you both for being on the show. You're some of our favorite people on earth. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.